Hi guys, welcome back to the Debate Hut. I'm Grace and with me is Ellie.
Hello.
And today we're gonna do a review of the final episode of Only Murders in the Building, Season 5, Episode 10, The House Always. So just a quick recap. The trio doubles their efforts to expose Lester's killer in a showdown that reveals the answers they've been seeking. So, can I just start off? And I don't mean this as a self-centered, egotistic way, but I said it was a male from episode one. I'm sorry, but it was just a gut feeling, and I feel like I should be a detective in real life. I'm just saying, guys. So, in the episode, after the trio confronts Gangster Grandma from the mobster family, she revealed that Sophia recognized the finger and she didn't say to the trio that she actually knew it was a male and they've been having an affair this whole time, which I think we already guess midway of the show. And the trio arrange for the billionaires to meet up in the secret gambling room where the mayor also arrived and each one was checked and tested to make sure that they don't have the missing finger. And we also saw that Jay's bandaged hand was a fake, and it turns out that the missing finger belonged to the mayor. And we get the scene from the past of Nicky, who was drunk, and he discovered that Sophia is having an affair, and it was a mare. And then he, in a rage, cut off the finger, and we saw Lester killed him by accident by knocking him out, literally. It was interesting because I like seeing those kind of things, like what happened. It was a bit kind of scary, scary in a way, just like someone chopping off a finger. I was like, oh. I mean, I actually got chills from my fingers. Yeah, and then we see the mayor trying to chase down Lester because Lester took the finger to reveal the crimes and the things that he's been doing, but ends up killing him. And it was just really sad seeing Lester die. But it also gave me vibes of like the film Knives Out, where the rich villain thinks they're gonna get away with things, but it turns out they're gonna get arrested in the end. So it was a pretty good showdown. My favorite scenes was when the trio got locked in the secret rooms and Charles, who thought he was getting like pumped off with all the test roads or like the drugs. Turns out he was on the police SIBO, but then he actually finds his inner confidence and like climbs up the pole, avoid the escapes, and done a stripper coming down, which was really funny. And I gotta say, he's got some moves. I also like that not Thea came in to help out, like doing the distraction and just helping Howard and the other guy. I'm so sorry, I forgot his name to go in and find the others and get everyone in the room. So yeah, it was really good. I also like the end, like a little bit of the ending where they finally got the building back because they arrested the billionaires and Jay did a good thing because deep down he is a good guy. And Howard is got a new relationship, everybody's back in their rooms. 3 months later, okay, this is where the bombshell hits is when so I think not just me, I think everyone kind of knew that Cinda was coming back because I think she was sort of mentioned before and about the whole podcast thing. I just never expected her to be the next victim. Like, what the F? The fact that she looked exactly like the exact version of the new main character from her podcast that we and the trio were listening to earlier, and I wasn't quite sure if she was wearing a wig or not, but it was just quite a shock. Like, what? Why is she there? And why? Like, what happened to her? So that's the end of the finale, and now season 6, which will be really interesting. Interesting new villain, new mystery, and possibly new places. Since I heard that the next season will some of the episodes might be taking place in London. So anyone who's living in London, such as us two and the whole gang, keep your eyes and ears out for any filming for Only Murders in the Building because you might see some of the cast, or you might be in the background. Who knows? But yeah, I have a theory that maybe during the last few months, Cinda's podcast was going downhill, like it was getting low ratings compare, and the Only Murders in the Building podcast was getting more views. And I think she needed to host new crime stories, so maybe she's trying to recreate these stories herself by acting as the main characters for more podcasts. That's why she's dressed up as the character we were hearing from that earlier when she was talking in a podcast that the story is based in London, so maybe she ran into some trouble in London. I'm not sure what, but maybe either something related to her past or maybe something new. But yeah, I was not expecting her. I'm kind of glad it's not someone we love, like Howard or someone we kind of got to know a lot in the show. Like, I'm not saying she's someone that is like not depressed like someone who died and we shouldn't be depressed about, but it's just someone like I'm personally not that upset. But it is sad that she died, but I'm not overly sad if that makes sense. So I'm rambling over. But yeah, overall, I really enjoyed the episode and I'm so glad they got justice for Lester.
I think this episode was almost the icing on the cake. It's what we needed, it's what we wanted. The ending was good. No one died. Well, no one from the trio died, shall I say. You and Emily called it from day one. You both said the mayor. I completely forgot he existed for the most part. So you guys definitely won that. And if we had a bet, I would have lost. But yes, it did come full circle, which is what we needed. There was a lot of very iconic parts in this episode, shall we say. Obviously, like you said, Charles going down as a stripper down the pole. I was like, whoa, I wasn't expecting that, but maybe we should have. I loved as well that they were like hyping him up during that scene where they were like, no, doesn't that mean that it was all you? And they were both like, yes, go. And he was like, okay, amazing. I am the girl boss. And he climbed the pole and managed to free them all. So I love that. Lester finding out what happened. I knew Lester wouldn't have killed someone in anger and hurt and violence. It was an accident. I'm pretty sure I said that last episode, or I said that something would have happened. I knew he didn't kill anyone on purpose. He obviously got angry, chopped off his finger. No, he didn't. The other one chopped off the finger. Yeah, my bad. Threatened with knife. But he didn't actually do it on purpose. He just hit him to defend him, and then that was it. He was doing good. He was protecting the Arcania, and I knew he wasn't bad. So I'm very, very, very happy with how justice they did Lester. The millionaires, billionaires, trillionaires, however much money they have, are locked away now, I guess. Jay came back around. I wonder if we will see him again, or is it just going to be another fly-by lover for Mabel? I don't know. I think there's a lot to. Obviously, they've opened up a lot for next season, if there is to be a next season, but they've also closed a bit off, which I like. We've had like endings to things, but we've also got a couple of things coming up. I liked that Thee came back around, and I've forgotten his name. The bin man has come back around, but I think they were kind of just to help the story move along. I would have liked to see them a bit more. Like, I know we got Thee for a little bit and it seemed like she was interacting more and more, but it kind of was like, here, I got tickets to this. That works, guys. Oh, I can sing and get you guys out of the room. Oh, I can do this and move you guys here. Or the bin man where it was like, oh, I found this, by the way. Or, oh, the phones are here, by the way. It was kind of like almost like a cop out. Like, let us have these characters. They're good characters. We can see more development. But I also know that they had so many characters this season that I feel like it probably would have just been lost. And maybe it kind of already was. The end scene of Lorraine, Lester's wife, had my heart wrenching. She finally got their dream. I was so close to crying. I was literally like had tears in my eyes, and I saw her sat there like looking out the window, and I was like, no, oh my god. And then obviously there was the note basically from the mob boss's wife basically being like, go and live your dream. And I was just like, please, my heart cannot take it. Um, but yes, I think we got a lot of good endings. I'm obviously very happy that my gut instinct of the trio dying wasn't true. And I'm also very happy that they're still together and they're still going on to hopefully do another season. I feel like I've probably forgotten things that I've wanted to say. We obviously don't have an end to the mob boss story, I guess, because the grandma died, and then she was like, "Oh yeah, I did all of this," and she's off somewhere in a different country enjoying her champagne like, "Oh, I'm the mob boss now," and I'm like, "Oh, whoa, okay, what's happening there?" So wondering if that's looping back round. I think the next season will, like you said, have a couple of episodes in London. That'll be interesting, and I think we'll have quite a few maybe interactions with the characters in London, or maybe just kind of like flashbacks of Cindy kind of going through the motions there. So I don't know. I don't know what's in store for next time, but it's almost coming full circle, which scares me. So does this kind of feel like the last season? Because it does for me. That was a great season. Season 5?
I feel like there's gonna be a limit, right? Like they can't continue it for like 7, 8, 9, 10 because you
I
can't.
mean,
It's
we've got already like 8 murders in the building by now. So
now thinking about it. Now you said Sophia, the mob's wife. Like now she's in Italy. Do you think we might see her again in the next season? Because London and Italy, they're in Europe, so they might maybe run into each other. Maybe I know like the like countries far apart, but still same continent. Then you
I
never
feel like
know.
they might use her the same way they used Thea, almost kind of like as a push along. Maybe they'll
Yeah,
need her help with something or some money,
maybe. I
and
feel
Charles might kind of maybe dig up some old feelings or something, because obviously he said
yeah.
no, so maybe she'll kind of like push it again and we'll see a bit more romance there.
Mm.
Although Charles just needs a stable woman. Please stop giving him the boyfriend.
Yeah.
Let him have a normal life with a normal happy lady.
He might get a British woman. I'm just thinking, who's a British actress that would be right for Charles? Like, guys, if you could think of any maybe British female actresses who could be a good love interest for Charles, leave us in the comments down below. That would be really cool. And
Well, we I had our comment a couple of episodes ago who predicted it the whole time.
that's
The
true. That's
misspelling.
true.
I've forgotten who they're called and I've forgotten who
The
said it, but
misspelling,
they
yeah, of
knew all
course, from the
along.
text. Yeah, you're
So
right. I
they
completely forgot
knew.
about
So
that.
thank you, viewer. The
Yeah, you
viewer
should be
who commented
detectives.
that, you need to join Grace. I'm seeing a duo detective
Oh, we can all
season
be a
series
trio.
that's
Who
coming
knows?
through.
Or a four or five, oh, whatever. Yeah.
It
I don't know how they. I don't know what you call it, but
would be like the Scooby Gang by that point because there'd be
yeah,
five
yeah,
of
that's
us.
true. That's true. We just need a fan and a dog. No, no,
There we
we
go.
can't get a dog because Emily is scared of animals.
Well, I have
Well,
cats, so we'll go with
a cat would be
the
fine,
main option.
actually. Um, is there any characters you'd like to see come make a comeback in the next season?
I don't know.
Because what we got, so we had Teddy coming back, we got his son Theo, Loretto came back, obviously, and well, Cinda, sort of, but she will be like the spotlight will be on her in the next season.
Yes.
What I'm thinking is that maybe Jan might come back. I feel like we
Mm.
haven't seen her in a while, so maybe I think from what I remember, I think she got arrested in the end of season 4. And maybe we might see her breaking out and just having a holiday in London. Um,
I kind of want Charles's stepdaughter, daughter.
or yeah, stepdaughter. What's her
She
name?
kind of
Lucy?
disappeared, and I thought the
Yeah,
interactions
I
were
think that'd
quite
be good.
good.
I think it would be
So,
nice to see her again. Maybe some of his other family, like we heard some of his dad. We saw his sister.
mhm.
Who knows? Maybe actually, you know that Charles, not Charles, Oliver. You know he was fostered. as a child. He was in a
Yes.
foster family. Has he ever got any like foster siblings? Maybe that might be involved.
Maybe.
Maybe some of them moved to London. Maybe that would be quite a good storyline.
That could be really good. That could work, because there's a lot of like opportunities as well in London for like acting and
Like,
things. Maybe
yeah, like
there's like
theater. Yeah, you're right. Also, Mabel, I definitely want her to still have like a love interest. I feel like I want that guy from season 3. You know, that filming guy. I think he was good for her. I really like to
I
see
want her
them
to have
again.
a solid one. Like if they're gonna give her a love interest, I want it. I don't want her to keep having one every season. Like give her
Yeah.
one that she deserves, and like
Mm,
she doesn't. They don't. It doesn't have to be a love interest. Either give her one or stop giving her multiple.
yeah.
Just give her one solid relationship, please.
Yeah. So, guys, that's the end of our last review of Only Murders in the Building Season 5. We've really enjoyed reviewing each episode, and we hope you have enjoyed watching our reviews. Thank you so much for watching and supporting us and leaving your comments and theories, guys. They've been amazing to read and like learn. You helped us even look at some of the clues that we've missed. It's been brilliant. Thank you so much. Before you leave, please make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell down below. You can also check out our past reviews if you missed some of them, and even some from the past seasons, from season 2 to season 4. Check them out, guys, on our channel. We also done a few other reviews of films and shows, such as 10 Things I Hate About You, Why on Earth, Lucifer, and like there's so many things, guys. Check them out on our channel. We also done reactions of Marvel, Disney, Mollywood, Bollywood, and other films as well. About us videos, games, pranks, debates, so many debates, guys. Check them out on our channel. We've done some ones that will probably never end well, and some will just make you laugh. So yeah, check them out, guys. You can also follow us on X/Twitter and Instagram. We will post updated posts about our videos. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you for our next video of next year for Only Murders in the Building Season 6. Bye!